Hi, this is Grandadjack, and I'm back and I'm building an N-scale layout. This is one straight out of a box, and I'm going to show you how I built this from scratch. This is a woodland Scenic model railway layout that comes in a box that's 6 foot by 3 foot, and it's called the Scenic Ridge Railroad. So I'm actually building this layout for a customer who bought it for their son and felt they didn't have the skills to put it together. So Train World gave them my details, and I actually am putting it together for them. Here's a list of all the components and ingredients in the kit, and it comprises mostly of foam sheeting and other items that you put together and turn it into a layout. So let's open the box and have a look inside. As well as the foam sheeting that comes with it, we've got all the Woodland Scenic's scenery items to build this complete layout, except for buildings, of course. When we lay it all out on the table, this is what we've got. So basically everything comes with it to build this 6 by 3 foot layout. These are the foam sheets that come in the box, in the kit, and I'll explain how these work as we go along. We also have the foam for raising the track to go over itself. You can also buy these sections of foam to raise and lower your layout individually from Woodland Scenics if you want to do your own thing on your layout without buying a whole kit. These are foam sections that they provide in the kit to use for the borders around the layout. I actually didn't use these, and I used MDF instead, and I'll show you what I did to do that. In order to build this layout, you also need to buy the track package that is sold separately through Atlas. It's an Atlas track kit that is supplied for the Scenic Ridge layout, for the Woodland Scenics layout specifically. So it comes with all the track to go onto this Scenic Ridge layout. So the first thing I do to build the layout is to take the foam sheets out of the box. On the right hand side are the sheets that we lay out, which has a track plan on the sheets, which I'll show you in a minute. And the ones on the left are for the backdrop, and then you got the track foam roadbed in the middle. So we lay the 3 sheets of foam out that has the track plan on it, and it's actually pretty good because you can clearly see where the foam roadbed has to go and where the center of the track is. It also shows on that plan where each section of track goes, which is pretty neat. The track that comes in the track kit also has a track plan where each of the snap track sections go. So it's pretty easy and straightforward. You just got to join all the track together, and I have a way of doing that I'll show you on the next video, but there's an easy way to do the track or put the track on the layout, so that's another episode. The foam roadbed lengths come in about 2 foot sections, and they're really easy to apply. They are tapered to go up the hill and down, And also they are layered, and I'll show you how I do that. So you simply glue the foam sections directly onto the floor plan or the layout plan that's on the foam. They supply glue in the kit for this, and it's sort of a tacky sort of a glue that sticks pretty well and doesn't take too long to dry. So you do one layer first, and then you do another layer as per the instructions to give elevation for one track to cross over the other. When I'm gluing this, I just use the foam pins that are supplied in the kit to hold the foam road bed down on the foam sheeting that has the track plan on the sheet. So here's the first layer of foam road bed on the track plan. Just glue one whole layer at a time. It's best to let this first layer glue and dry properly before attempting to put the second layer on. Otherwise the whole thing will just move out of place, and it just makes it harder to work with. Once we've glued the first layer in place, we just glue the second layer on top and cut out the sections where they cross each other. This shows the layout with the tapered sections. There are instructions to show where they go. Once we've done all that, we can put the whole layout on a sheet of plywood, which is what I've done here. It's just a 3/4 inch piece of ply. It just stabilizes the whole layout. You can do this first if you want, rather than after, but it doesn't matter either way. The next step for this layout is to take the plaster cloth that's in a roll in the kit and roll it out and cut sections off the roll. I cut a piece of plaster cloth about 30 centimeters long, or 1 foot long, so it's easy to handle, and then dip it in a tray with water. You simply then just lay this over the top of the road bed formation and smooth it out with your hands. It's not nice and wet and gooey, but it dries pretty quick. So you just fold the edges over the side, and that gives it a base to lay the track on. This plaster cloth is quick and easy to apply, and you just keep going around the layout until you cover all the areas that you need to. I only do one layer. There's probably enough in the kit to do two, but I didn't feel it was necessary to do a double layer, so I just did the one. At this point, I cut a small piece of plywood to go over the section where the train crosses itself. I recess the ply into the foam road bed so that it's level across the top, and also you've got to make sure there's enough clearance for your trains to go under. So that's what it looks like once all the plaster cloth is put on the formation, the road bed. I haven't done the middle piece there with plywood because there's a bridge actually crosses that section, but that's what it looks like. So this is Grandadjack with another how-to video. Actually, talking about that, I think I got the wrong hat on. Maybe I need a different hat for how to build a railroad. Let's see, I've got one here. No, that ain't it. What about this one? Is that a good hat? Nah, not for building a train thing. What else we got here? This is a bit of an old crappy hat. No, not that one either. What about this one? Nah, I'm not in Jamaica. Got a story about that. This is what we need. This is Grandadjack The train man. Well, I like trains. I'm always building trains. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things I like to do. It's building trains. It's fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. There'll be more on how I build the other half of this layout and the scenery part and getting it, the textures right and making it look good. So I'll see you next time, and hope you enjoyed it, and give me a thumbs up if you can, and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. Thank you.